everyone. I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving break. I'm going to talk about our last assignment here that's due at the end of the semester. The directions are posted right here under week 14. They're also in the assignment tab, but it's easier if you just download the Word document, I think. So here's the basics of the assignment. You're going to do an analysis of a conversation you have with a kid or a group of kids. You are thinking about your teaching and their learning through the kind of conversation and the talk that you're having. So you can do any of these kind of things: reading or writing conference, mini lesson, read aloud, lit circle, think aloud, anything you're doing where the students are involved. So not just direct instruction like lecturing, giving directions. So you're going to audio or video record it. You only need the audio. Do about 5 minutes. Don't make it too long. But if it needs to be a 15-minute reading group or something, that's fine. But you're going to choose about 2 minutes to really focus on and transcribe that 2 minutes, which I'll come back to what that means. You're going to use the whole lesson for the analysis, but transcription takes a really long time, so just choose the most important few minutes to transcribe there. After transcription, you're going to analyze and comment on the lesson. You're going to practice doing it in the way that the EdTPA does the instructional commentary. So we're going to, this is pretty much copied and pasted here. You need to set the scene. You need to talk about the background of your students. You need to refer to examples. You need to discuss the essential literacy strategy and how you linked instruction to those students, how you built on their thinking, their responses for their thinking, and how you modeled it. And then here is a really important piece: what changes would you make? And how would these changes help? So if some of this is not super great in your lesson, that's okay. You need to just talk about it here. So it doesn't have to be the best lesson ever. But if you use the lesson plan template that we've been doing in Reading Practicum, you should have all these things in your lesson anyway, and you'll be able to just talk about them. So there's some notes for transcription down here. You don't have to follow these exactly. I've got an example of one of my transcriptions here, where I just made a key that's pretty simple, right? Interrupting, mimicking another person, a long pause, notes that were important, not the speech, and then some line numbers that weren't counted because I skipped a chunk. So this is me talking, this is her responding, and I put line numbers because it makes it much easier to find your place or refer to things in the text. So you're basically going to try that. If you need help with the EdTPA, we want you specifically to go into the EdTPA manual. You need to be familiar with that manual. That's why we practice this so much. So get involved in the instructional commentary part of that manual. So this is not a paper the way that you've written papers for this class before. This is this is responding to these prompts, okay? All right, let me know if you have any questions or if you're not in practicum and you need help getting this done.